I tell you what, if you're a Triple M football member, audience member, and there are millions, family member, geez, you've been served well. You have had 10 years of being right on the crest of a wave that's ridden you all the way into the shore.
Still getting better, too.
Oh, it gets better and better and better. It's just the gift that keeps giving. And I'll tell you what you're about to cop now, and that's Paw, Paw, Paw. This is a new segment. It's been a couple of months old, and it's grown a very, very strong audience.
A massive audience.
On the back, of course, of our man Gary and his penchants for dropping a triple paw on football. Now, let's get the sting first, Hose Merrick.
That is
Paw,
paw.
paw. That's it. Fans of the call of the footy will know that when something's bad enough, Gary will drop a triple paw, like last night, Evolution.
And they got Casbolt all on his own out here.
Just broken it wide open. They got it to Ellard Murphy. Chief said Casbolt's on his own. Murphy's decision-making questionable. In the end, he goes to Jamison as a running shot at goal to the goal square. Madjack gets across and fists it through for a minor score.
Had to make a decision.
There you go.
Mark Murphy, that was, who was going forward.
He had
3 men in the goal square.
30.
And he went
Three men.
sideways.
30. He just had too many decisions.
The poor there. Don't worry about that. Got many mentions.
Yes, you have.
Many honourable mentions.
Righto.
So I'll just work my way through these, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes.
The Ukraine,
Yep.
or whoever it was, and this is a serious one. What sort of world are we living in?
Nah.
When you jump in an aeroplane to fly back from a
You
holiday,
expect to land.
that's beyond that.
No,
I
they cop
need
it
to put
poor.
that on the record.
I agree with it.
Indian cricket team, they get an honourable mention.
Yeah.
That bloke Gary Balance made 100. He's no good, Jim. He's hopeless.
He nearly bit the Kookaburra. Mitch Johnson bowled him a bouncer in Sydney. He nearly bit the ball.
He is no good, and he's made a ton against those blokes. North Melbourne. You're very lucky they didn't come in.
They could be tripled.
They could be.
Purple?
No, they
Don't
could
need
be.
to pile
No,
on.
they could be, and probably should be.
I want to put this isn't official ones yet. These are mentions.
Mentions.
Commonwealth Games.
Oh, I haven't even started
Oh,
yet.
no,
haven't
don't.
started yet.
No,
Oh, haven't they?
No, they haven't
I
started.
don't know.
Well, getting the same sort of coverage they'll get when they do start.
Oh.
No, come on, Jim. Come on.
You and I tore him.
Oh,
You once covered the Commonwealth.
Well, you host them. We did host them, but they're not. They have not
I
exactly.
remember JB doing the rowing, weren't you?
Oh, that was the
That was the
Olympics.
Olympics.
Oh, that was the Olympics.
That's,
A little bit
level
one
of-
higher up.
that's it.
They're not
Australian boats in front.
Hey,
No, Australian boats coming.
Racing Australia out well. Then they got the oar in the water.
you gotta cater to your audience.
Yes.
They were tailed off 61
Hey,
race,
doesn't
and now
matter.
they're coming.
Doesn't matter.
No, Commonwealth Games has not captured our imagination.
No.
Although when Howie fires up, we'll jump
Oh,
on
no,
board.
Howie, beautiful.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Bernie Vince gets a
Oh, does
honourable
he?
mention. Did
Why?
you see his haircut last week?
Oh, yeah, but
Yep.
he
He
can pull
shaved
it.
it.
He can pull that off.
No, he can't. No, he can't
No,
do
he
that
can't.
at all. Not at
Even
all.
you say he can't.
No, he can't pull that. I said it to him in person the other day. I said, you're not good enough anymore, Bernard, to roll with that shag.
Year 12 schoolgirls. Now, look at me like that.
Come
I've
on.
only got
Duck.
boys, so I've had no experience with this. Duck, you've got
Yes.
a beautiful young daughter. You're going to have
I
to
have.
deal with this.
Yep.
School formals, I'm reading,
Oh.
going through the roof. Like spending up around 12 hunch.
Oh, that's
What,
not
for the
for the dress.
For the
Dress, hair, bronze, wax, buff, the whole box of
no
dice.
way.
That's too much for
Yeah,
just going out to the
1200.
school function,
Yeah,
Duck.
yeah.
And then the big limousine and the after parties. Pull your heads in, girls. Just go down to the op shop,
won't
grab
be an
yourself
after
a nice
party.
frock, go and put a couple of curlers in, and go off and have a nice time. Jason Biggs,
Biggsy.
you know him?
Yes.
Yep.
The bloke that
American Pie.
Exactly.
Yep.
He's been sampling his wife's breast milk.
Oh, no, come on, Biggsy.
That's poor. Duck.
That is poor.
When asked why, he said, "Well, I can, because that's him."
No, that's
Moreland Council, who are still continuing to protest about the East-West link, give it up, boys and girls. It's happening.
I agree.
Give it up.
And help us get
What are
rid
you
of some of
doing?
the bloody traffic in
Staring out the
this
side
joint.
of the road, trying to climb on the trucks.
But what if you owned
It's
a
happening.
house that's going to be demolished, guys?
I contend that it might be difficult. It's happening.
might be
though, mate.
difficult.
It's happening.
It's all right for
Give
you
up.
with half a suburb.
Well, that's right. It's not. It'll help me too. So give up.
That's it.
I
agree with that one.
Righto. So the chief gets one. Footy show made him. And you? Where were you on the party Tuesday night?
Where?
Duck. You were invited. You said you were coming. I saw the RSVP. That's why I went.
I was going to go, but
Poor by you.
something bobbed up.
Oh,
Poor-
something popped up.
Poor by you, Ernie
Yes.
Owls.
What happened to Ernst?
Did you see him in the British Open, Jim?
One of my favourites.
He gets a pour.
Yeah, well, I was shattered.
Take us through what happened, guys.
Well, Jim's a golfer.
3 putted the first green.
From how far?
Well, 2 of them were from 1.5 feet.
Including the backhand.
He tried to brush a backhander in and missed that too.
He did that twice.
And then 3 holes later, he missed from, I reckon, a 30 centimetre ruler duck.
Yep.
His ball was within that distance to the hole.
And missed.
It was sad, actually.
Shocking. Any media organisation that mentions Gabby Greco? Oh, come on. This is a woman who was on the front page of the paper last week. Now she got engaged and she
I like that one.
That's not on.
No, that's a pour.
That's a pour.
Yep.
Now, this is a bit touchy. This is a pour.
A double pour.
This is known as Nasigate. Oh. So the Nazi Goreng we get at Etihad Stadium.
Yep.
Beautiful. Curl the mo. Get it just before Friday night footy.
Magnificent.
I think it also happens throughout the weekend. And I'm not sure that the funds being distributed to Dubai at the Nazi have been evenly spread around the commentary
someone
box.
hanging on?
Who guess?
I can't say at this stage.
Yes, you can.
But whoever it is who's gobbling up the Nazi,
But not paying.
but not paying when it's their turn, and it's not in our team.
Oh.
That's a poor day.
It might be a few.
Gary,
That's
that
a double
is
pour.
unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
That's like not going when it's your turn on the field.
Jim. You can't just sit back and go, "Oh, Nazi, nice, thanks very much," and then not have to,
Might be a couple duck.
Here's a 50 out of my wallet. It's my turn to buy.
You know what we think about
Well,
that.
That's how we do it on a Saturday and a Friday.
Because it's not in our team, I
Put it this
can't
way.
imagine who it is. But
That's why-
whoever it is,
That's why
shame on you.
That's why I've come up to this team to afford to buy the Nazi because seems to be my go every week.
Yes.
Cash register on a Sunday.
I'm on a raw nerve here, Jim. I'm telling you.
There's a couple there that are pulling their weight, but there's a couple that aren't.
Ducks
Oh,
are
you-
feeding him ATM on a Sunday.
Reckons he's forked out close to 1,000. Just share the
Tell
load.
you what,
This is a serious one. This is a Continental Soup Maker soup. It's called Thick Vegetable, right? It's in a packet.
You are a soup connoisseur.
I make soup. You know, I love making
you do?
soup. This is an important ingredient. I've been to 7 different supermarkets. I can't get it. Pour for the Continental Soup Company. Damo,
It's
this is-
cheating if you're using it anyway.
Shut up about how I make the soup. Don't worry about it. The fact is I can't find it anywhere. I've spoken to my man at Coles. Milky Bar can get stuff too. They got 150 grand worth of advertising. Didn't give us a free one.
That's true.
Anywhere. Pour. The Continental Soup Company, Thick Vegetable. If anyone at the pack can find that for me, I'll pay good money for them.
So they're following a bit of a pattern, I reckon, the pour. And that is really strong until we get up to the triple pour,
Yep.
and then we get some product placement. That's pretty much how it works.
Let me just say this. There may have been occasion where we gratuitously did go for product, but this is more serious than that. This is
It's the necessity. You and I talk.
Is it after a stock? Is it a type of
it's in
stock?
the packet, like
Yeah.
continental soup.
Yes.
And you can get chicken noodle or
Yeah,
spring
of course.
vegetable.
Yeah.
This one's called thick vegetable. Very specific, continental.
And you put that in your
It's part
soup
of
you make.
Part of lots
Yeah,
of other
okay.
stuff.
Gotcha.
I'll let you into that. And Warrior gets a pour too.
Oh.
He's rolled in a pair of Converse sneakers today. He looks like Ellen DeGeneres. Now, Warrior, come on,
What are you on about, Purple?
come
What are
on,
you doing?
Warrior.
Ellen's a generous.
You look
Oh, come on.
you look like Ellen.
I saw him dancing
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Purple, you've hidden them under the
Put
bench.
them away, Warrior, and don't bring them back in my company ever again.
Is that how Purple's going to open his show? With a little bit of solo dancing at
I
the
wouldn't have thought so, Jim.
What it could be.
And then just sit up on the chair with the both hands and sit back.
That's what he's looking
Oh,
for.
I tell you right now. A nice strong finish. Oh, come on, please.
Come on, Warrior.
For Holden, this is the Saturday Rub.